And welcome back to Daybreak OC. I'm Leslie Layton. It is 7:13.
And I'm Pete Weitzner. It's Friday, June 27th. We move inexorably toward the weekend.
Yes, we do. A day to forget for investors yesterday. A slew of downgrades and profit warnings triggering a 350-plus point plunge on the Dow. Oil prices curdling above 140.
But fear not. We're joined by some expertise. Steve Peasley, a registered investment advisor.
Save the day.
President of KPP Financial and Dana Point. He is the financial expert for us here at Daybreak OC. And before you weigh in, Steve, let's check the latest numbers on Wall Street. So far, a decent start, and that is to say we're not in red numbers. The Dow's up 15 at 11,469. NASDAQ's tacking on 2, and the S&P 500 is up 5 at 1288. Slight number, good to see, because we could have had another 200, 300 down, right?
Actually, that is. You know, there's no follow-through from a very bad day, but, you know, I thought we wouldn't. If you really looked at the market yesterday, even though it was bad...
The breadth wasn't terrible? Or?
The volume was not... I would really like to see a very spike in the volume on the down day. That would tell you...
So you're saying it was a smaller sampling of what people were thinking?
Well, there was a lot of pressure. There was very little pressure on the sell side, but the buyers didn't come in.
Right.
So the sellers weren't all that interested in selling. It was just normal selling, but there was no buyers. So the prices kept coming down.
Until today, when guys like you say, buy. It's a great opportunity.
This is going to be...
You have to have immense courage to do such a thing.
And a strong stomach. Yeah. You got to have a strong stomach. But the rule is, when there's blood in the streets, I'm sure you've heard this term, when there's blood in the streets, be a buyer. Warren Buffett, the world's best investor, never sells. Tries to anyways, but always buys in these kinds of environments.
When we hear this bad news, we just want to take our ball and run home.
I know. That's when you have that, when you get that feeling, there's only two emotions that control the market, fear and greed. When you are your most fearful, when the market is the most fearful, buy. When you are greedy, when you are very happy.
That was my broker friend likes to say, when his mother calls him up and asks about an internet stock, that's how he knew things were overheated. Nonetheless, another Wall Street saying is we're trying to climb a wall of worry. And here's some examples of the wall of worry.
Yes.
Really about 5 different things. And they're all significant, right, Steve?
Yes.
I mean, there's no way to diminish what's going on with gas and oil prices, or oil prices, inflation, banking problems. We've got Citibank now with problems, the foreclosure crisis. Pick your poison, right?
Yeah, well, let's talk about oil, because I think the market, the stock market, is attached to the hip at oil right now.
Right.
Yesterday, oil was up $5 a barrel.
Market went down.
The day before, oil was down $4 a barrel. The market was up. So it's attached at the hip of oil. Now, do we have a shortage of oil? No. There's no shortage.
Demand is outstripping supply, right?
Yes. Well, no. Not the first quarter. First quarter, let's see, I have some statistics here. The first quarter for demand went up 1.38%.
Right.
Supply went up 2.2%.
Yet daily demand, as you know, is for, I think, 1 million plus more barrels than we're supplying.
Wrong. What's happening...
I'm being lied to?
Well, what's happening is the people who buy oil are not buying it at $135 a barrel. They're refining what they have. Okay, so when you get the weekly statistics that oil supplies are going down, it was up this week. The truth is what the Saudi Arabia is saying, I have no buyers. They're saying, I have no buyers for my oil. They are drowning in oil. They can't sell because no user wants to buy it at $135 to $140 a barrel. What they're speculating is...
What is to use a metaphor from today, what is the levee break here, and we get, you know, we drop $25 on it.
We are going to drop $25. We're actually going to go down probably to $100 a barrel pretty soon.
Okay, now you're saying stay in the game, keep investing your money. Where?
Well, I like tech right now. Tech is not attached to, you know, you listed the problems.
Sure.
It's not attached to the financial crisis, Citigroup, and not attached to that.
And some of the big sell-offs yesterday were in Oracle and companies like that. You'd buy those.
Oracle came out with the earnings the night before. Huge profits, and they said, we're going to grow another 25%. Why did it fall? Because the Wall Street thought it might grow 26%.
Our Oracle is Steve Peasley. He's with KPP Financial. Thank you very much. Check out his website. It's at investtalk.com. Steve, thank you very much. Calming words. We'll see if it turned out to be right. We look at everything short term, you know.
Of course.
It's America.
Thanks again. We're going to hold you to all this, too. So come.